Hi everyone, it's Pamela. How are you doing? I am here to talk to you today about what it's like to date a woman, a Cancer woman. And so let's get started. Now, Cancer women are very emotional. However, they are not quick to let you in. They are, but they aren't. Sorry. So they can be more quick to superficially let you in, but in terms of actually letting you in, they really don't do that. You could be friends with a Cancer woman, for example, for a very long time, and it's like you do really know them in certain ways, but then there's a part of them that they always kind of keep to themselves. Um, they usually have a significant relationship with their mother, and that can go either way. Now, in my experience, and obviously, like I always say, guys, always look at the whole birth chart, because that's what determines a lot of these other things and characteristics and so on and so forth. However, strictly, sun signs, I've noticed that a lot of Cancer men, now these are the majority of, you can never blanket statement these things. Cancer men always were a little bit more like mama's boys, and Cancer women, it really went either way, where that they had some sort of significant relationship with the mother that was almost either kind of toxic or bad or something like that, or they were more of like, or some of them are more of like a daddy's girl, for example, I've noticed. And so let me know, you guys, actually, because I'm curious. What have you noticed with this placement in terms of the relationship with the mother or father? Now, these women, really, speaking of which, tend to marry their fathers. Oh, wow. I don't know if I've noticed it as much with other signs. It's like they really bring, and again, guys, like, this is something that we all struggle with, right? A lot of women do this, right? And a lot of men do it in the reverse sense. But typically, like, I've really noticed that a lot of Cancer women can tend to marry their fathers. So if you want to know who she'll be with or what kind of man she'll choose, I would really look to the father, barring any other astrological thing. You really want to look at the moon with this woman, because after all, Cancer is ruled by the moon. So the moon placement is going to be a lot more significant for this woman in different aspects to the moon, for example. So I would always look at that to kind of almost determine her emotional health and well-being. Now, why am I saying that? Because with Cancer women, they have, again, it's almost like determined by that relationship with their parents, which is, again, pretty normal. However, you really want to see what her emotional well-being is like. Because she rules the emotions, or he, the person in the feminine energy, rules the emotions. Are they healthy emotions? Are they tapped into their intuition? I always get super freaked out when I meet a Cancer person that is like totally adverse to anything spiritual or their intuition or anything like that. I personally stay away from Cancers that are like that. And it's because it tells me that there's a block in their emotions, for example, and that maybe they're not using their best assets, let's say. So, what it's like to date a Cancer woman, they're very caring. They might even mother you. They they usually want a family, right? Like, usually they do want a family. As long as their emotional stuff is dealt with and handled and they have a healthy emotional nature. Sorry, that's my dog. She's like making a little bed over here. Come say hi, Ruby. Come here, sweetie. Hi. Hi, Ruby. Hi, sweetie. So then they will make good mothers if they have figured out that emotional part. Oh my gosh, look at her. Ruby! She's not a Cancer, she's a Leo, you guys. She's upset because I've been taking such a long time to make the Leo video. Now she's brooding like a typical Leo would. I'm just saying. Earmuffs, Ruby. So anyways, Cancer women make really great mothers. They can be great friends. They can almost sometimes be better friends than intimate partners, almost. Once they love you, once they have formed some sort of an intimate connection with you, they will love you forever. Now, in relationships, this is where it gets tricky. Can you guess why? I have a secret about Cancers. The secret about Cancer women is that they love all of the people that they've been with. They have a bit of a hard time letting go of anyone that they have been with. So it makes it so that it's very hard for them to, they can be with you and it will seem like they're really with you. But for them to truly be with you in that really deep sense, there's like so much, there's quite a lot of stuff in front of that now. How do you overcome that? Because is that not the question that we need to know the answer to? The way that you overcome that, believe it or not, with a Cancer woman, and I hope you're listening to this, you guys, is you have to be very emotionally open. However, what will make the Cancer woman really open up to you more is when you are a little bit detached. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be detached. I'm saying that you have to let the crab come out of its shell itself. And that is the hidden secret about Cancer women. And however, like I said, I'm not saying to be cold. I'm saying like you have to have that emotional maturity and understanding. However, you must be that yourself and then leave that space for her to crack open on her own, if that makes sense. And let her come running back to you in that way, right? Like give her, but then, give to her, if you will, and then take a step back. Cancer women, as much as they like to act like they want someone who will do everything for them, and I don't mean that in a Leo way, like a fawning kind of way. I just mean almost like baby them in a way, if that makes sense. That's actually not true. And that speaks to what I just said about that detached nature. God help you if you really are that way, because they might actually just walk all over you. A Cancer woman can be very, very, very manipulative. Cancer men too. And the unfortunate thing is that with this sign is unlike maybe some other signs with their manipulation, a lot of times, not always. Now, a lot of the stuff I'm saying, you guys, with regards to Cancers, because it's ruled by the moon, is based on how much they have their emotional stuff together, how emotionally healthy they are. Okay, that's why I started the video talking about that. So please keep that in mind. And of course, the rest of the birth chart. But anyways, an unhealthy Cancer with regards to the manipulation is almost more likely to let this situation go, in a sense, than not have the upper hand. And even in letting that situation go, they still kind of have their claws in it. So they can be very, very, very controlling. So understand that there are higher forms of that energy. Someone being manipulative and controlling, for example. These women are great in terms of a business partnership, believe it or not. Especially if that business partner if the other business partner is more that cold hard cash type and you are in a relationship, a Cancer woman is the type that you could actually be with and marry, for example, and she could help you with your business, and she would be an amazing asset to have in that business. So, fun fact about the Capricorn woman: when it comes to things like sex and intimacy, you really have to look at the rest of the chart. Usually, though, this is another one that I've seen can go either way, where there's like, one group almost prefers that intimate love making, and then there's another group that are super kinky. They are more likely to use sex or intimacy as a way of keeping you under their claw or their thumb, if you will. So that's another thing that I would watch out for. If you are someone who is very sexual or takes sexual things almost personally, or I hope that makes sense. I'm having a hard time finding the right word for it. Then a Cancer woman may not be for you, because if you encounter that situation where, you know, she will almost, and I'm not saying she doesn't like sex, I'm just saying she's more apt than another sign to use it as some sort of a tool. And so if you don't like that, like if a Sagittarius, for example, does not like that kind of stuff, you know, a Cancer woman may not be for you. Now, in the best energy, though, these women are the divine mothers of the zodiac. Like, if you want to be with someone and have a family and really be in that beautiful feminine energy, then I highly suggest dating a Cancer woman. And like I said, she will be your best friend. I think that that's like one of the best things that you can ask for in that respect. So anyways, guys, are you dating a Cancer woman? Are you a Cancer woman? And if you are, do you still like me? I hope you do. I'll get to Sagittarius, like I said. Like I always say, I'll get there too. I love all you guys so much. The last time I checked, I'm at 977 subscribers. So once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a free chart reading for you guys. I also have some other prizes and stuff that I'll give away maybe at another benchmark, for example. What other things would you guys like to win, for example? What questions do you have? Thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe this video. It really helps me out a lot. Also, I come out with new videos every Monday. And then I will usually come out with another video sometime during the week. I just haven't chosen a static day yet because of my work schedule. Every Monday, though, please check me out. I love you guys so much. All I want is for you to be in healthy, beautiful relationships, whether that's with yourself or someone else or other people. And I hope you have a great night or day, whatever it is for you. Thank you so much for all the love. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you. Bye.